gear, like it's so cute and like it's not sewn in. So what do I do? So somebody told me to try wig tape. It does work a little
Oh.
bit better, but it's still like once you start getting sweaty and think about it, like we're
Mm.
wrestling, like we're obviously gonna get sweaty. It does starting to loosen up. So I need somebody to tell me, like, point me in the direction because I can't have this. I can't have this. I literally had to tell a photographer, like, if you see like a nip slip, please delete that picture. Like, do not post that on the internet. And he's like, don't worry, I got you. And I'm like, you better got me or I'll find you and I'll delete it myself. And then some, dude, you don't want to find out. Delete it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the wrestling fap subreddit would go nuts for that one. So
It's so bad. It's so bad.
yeah,
And it's just that's my nightmare stories is double-sided tape. It's a nightmare for everybody. I don't know.
interesting. I will start asking other people what double stick
You
tape
have
they
to.
use,
You have to
or
make it a thing now because I
is.
guarantee you at least every girl, I was gonna say one out of like five, but every girl's gonna have like a nightmare story about double-sided tape.
I actually interviewed someone as recording day yesterday from the Quebec area. Never used it. Didn't even know what it was. Also, I'm not sure. Well, she is very French, so I'm not sure what the translation would have been.
Mhm.
She does speak English, but she just says she wears better bras. But she is every woman is built different. So double
Right.
stick tape or wig tape, or we need to figure out. I mean, I don't
Something.
want to say gorilla tape because I feel like
Gorilla tape might be the next thing. You watch me like duct tape my boobs to my gear.
I
Like
was gonna say, try it
that
out.
might be it. You might be onto something.
I mean, I don't know how it's going to feel coming off. I'll just say that.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Trial and error.
that. Yeah, I mean, you know, the world is really just a giant science experiment, and so I think
Exactly.
at this point you figure it out.
At this point, you just gotta figure it out.
Yeah. So another question I love asking the pro wrestlers because of the fact that there is so much travel, there is so much downtime. What are some standards for you when it comes to what's in your bag, either when it's traveling or show day, because you're there for quite a while? Kind
Okay.
of, what are some standards for you?
Ooh, okay. My standard is definitely I have to have my AirPods.
Mm.
Um, I like to like listen to music and stuff when I'm like getting ready for my match, and I always have my fanny pack on me. I always carry it with me whenever I go to shows. I always
Love it.
have change for merch. I can't live without that. I have my little vape because I'm an addict. Like I always have that in there too. Um, like traveling wise, I I always feel like I like to bring like if I'm traveling on a plane or something, I always bring like a journal or something so I can like write to pass the time if I'm not
Mm.
sleeping because I really don't have an easy time sleeping on planes. So I'm always bored. And I don't like to play on my phone much. So I'll just like bring like something to write in to pass the time and always like my I always never leave without it because I have my little makeup bag, my Shrek headband to push my hair back when I'm doing my makeup or when I'm like really sweaty after my match. It's literally like Shrek ogre ears and it's like my favorite purchase ever and I never leave the house without it. Like I feel like that's always in my bag every time.
I love
And
it.
horror socks. I can't go fun fact, I cannot wrestle a match without wearing some sort of like horror socks. I have so many for that reason. If I don't, I feel like I'm gonna mess up. It's like a weird like I don't know what's that word superstition or something.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, it's like definitely something I have to have. So I always travel with those as well.
I mean, there you go. I love it. So I have a segment on the show. Let's call it the five count, just five random questions.
Okay.
Number one, what is your go-to breakfast order?
Mm, grits with American cheese and scrambled eggs and bacon and either chocolate milk or mm, I'll just do chocolate milk. I don't really like orange juice or anything like that.
Unless there's some champagne in it, then it's good.
Ooh, a mimosa. Now you're talking.
If you owned a liquor company, brewery, winery, or coffee shop, which one would you own and what would the name be?
A liquor store, liquor, whatever, and I would name it Lexi's Liquors.
That mean it's in the yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
perfect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
like
what are
that.
what are three things still on your bucket list, either in life or pro wrestling or a combination of both?
Um, bucket list. For sure. I want to go on a cruise, which is
Oh.
so boring, so basic, but I've always
No, I've
wanted to go
never
on a
been on
cruise.
one either. My friend just booked his first with his wife and kid, and I've always been curious, but I've never done.
I feel like it'd be so much fun to like just like I always see the people like doing like the big dance parties and stuff, and I'm a
Hmm.
big fan of like dancing and going out and having fun, and I love to dance battle people. So my goal and my bucket list is to get like really drunk and then just go out there and just dance battle whoever it is on a boat, you know? Like that's on my bucket list and it sounds crazy, but that's definitely something on my list. Um I definitely there's no like specific places, but I definitely want to keep traveling um with wrestling. Like I definitely want to see the world and be able to like wrestle around the world.
Of
So
course.
that's definitely my bucket list. I would really love to go. Um I've always wanted to go like to like the UK. I need to get my passport so I can do that. The UK, I want to go to Mexico so I can kind of see where my family's from because my father's side is from Mexico. So I kind of want to go and, see where, he grew up and where my grandmother lives, and visit even, I would love to wrestle there so she can see me wrestle there too. Um, and then a third thing, um, I don't know. I don't think I have that big of a bucket list. I think that's about it. Yeah. I
Nice
don't
and
want
simple. I
much in
love it.
life, just to be happy and be able to do fun things and be healthy. I
That's
think that's a
beautiful.
lot. I think that's a lot.
That's beautiful. Who or what inspires you?
My mom, my mom inspires me. She inspires me every day to be my best version of myself and to continue to live the life that, she wants me to live and wanted me to live. And um her my mom passed away almost 4 years ago, and it's definitely inspired me to keep living, and because it's hard, without a parent. um so I think about her a lot, and she influences me because she was such a strong woman. She is such a strong woman, and I always just wish to be like half the woman that she is. And i I just take so much inspiration from that woman. I'm super grateful for her.
I love that.
Sorry, I got like all choked up on you.
No, I mean, no, it's a question that can definitely lead there. So I love that you were very open and honest about that.
Yeah.
And what would you tell your 17-year-old self?
17-year-old self. Oh goodness gracious, girl, like get your stuff together. um I would tell her, don't worry about what other people think. You don't have to please everybody.
Yes.
You have to relax. You got to like let your shoulders down. The world is scary, but if you let it, scare you too much, you're not going to live your life to the fullest. So just think about that. um just keep your head straight. Things are going to get better. You're going to be 25 years old and having a great life, like, and a lot more to look forward to. I definitely would give her a hug, and also give her a slap too, just a slap in the face, just get into reality. But definitely a nice hug, and just to keep it going, just keep going.
Exactly. I mean, you could tell yourself that at any age at this point.
Hmm. Correct.
Yeah. Now, if people wanted to follow you online, buy your merch, see you live, how can they do all the things?
You can follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook and my Twitter. I'm mostly active on my Instagram. I'm always posting on there, sharing everything. I'm working on getting a website for my merchandise, but if you message me, I can, give you information on where I can send that to y'all. I also have a couple links from like other shows where I have shirts and things. That all that information's like on my Instagram. It's Lexi with two eyes underscore Gomez. And if you just search in Lexi Gomez on any of the social medias, you'll be able to find me on there. YouTube as well. You can see my matches. Yeah.
Perfect. Lexi, thank you so much for your time. I've loved this conversation, and I can't wait to see what the next chapter of your career and what the future holds for you in general.
Thank you so much. I had a really good time talking to you. I feel like we've been like best friends for like years. It was fun.
Thank you so much to Lexi Gomez for being on the show. Again, you are definitely going to want to check her out
wherever she is booked, and definitely follow her on the social media so that way you know where you can find her and see what she is up to. Speaking of social medias, make sure to follow us as well. It is Brewsers Pod. That is BREWSERSPOD on the Instagram, the Threads, and the Twitter. If you want to send us an email, it is brewserspod@gmail.com. If you want to follow me directly, it is Rodie John. That is RODIEJON. Rodie John is the name on the Twitter and on Untapped. In case you want to find out what I'm drinking, maybe we can have beer together. If you want to follow me on the Instagram or the Threads, it is official Rodie John. So until next time, make sure to enjoy life, drink local, and cheers.